All right. What is going on, everyone? We are live. Welcome back to the Unconventional Mindset. My name is Odum, and every Monday through Friday, we get together right here on YouTube and we live stream the process as we build and build away to try to build ourselves a company which is going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year. Last year, we made $100,000. This year, we're aiming for 250K. Well, let's see how we do. And of course, that business is Pixel. And today's a really exciting day. I'm super pumped about this. It's always nice and exciting when you decide that you want to launch something or kind of start something. Now, there's not any big fanfare or anything like this, so it's kind of like just behind the scenes, just kind of pushing this live. But nonetheless, it's still pretty exciting. We're completely changing our website. We're switching gears as we're moving a little bit away from providing creative services and building Webflow websites for clients to teaching people how to build their own websites and what have you, and if they want to start their own business as a web designer, web professional. So that's what we're kind of moving towards, and it's pretty exciting. I'm pretty happy about that. And what I'm doing right now, actually, so there's a few things that we need to do before we need to go live. So number one, we just need to clean up our project. So I'm just working on that right now. Number two, we need to do a little bit of an update to how the menu system works. And when I say that is you have to click on this to get this menu, which is fine. But then when you click on another one, it doesn't close the other one. So maybe we're going to see what we can do in terms of getting it to close like outside of a click, or maybe just do it on hover. I'm not sure exactly how that interactions can work with Webflow. But we're going to see what we can do with that. So we have those little things. We have to see how things look like when we go on mobile, just make sure everything looks okay. And the one thing that we were looking at the other day, working on, is the style guide. So we have the documentation here, and it's not, this is interesting that was interesting. So there's not a full on, documentation where you're going to learn every ins and outs of the actual style guide. But what I kind of did was to give just people a little bit of an introduction as to like the philosophy of what it is and kind of like what the goals are. And then I had a little bit of a kind of getting started guide laid out here as well. I was talking about like how to customize it. And then of course to clone it, and then just to see the actual style guide. So just some links there. So just very, very simple. Just again, enough to get going right now. And then as we go and as we build, we'll keep every day trying to get a little bit better as we go every single day. So, right. So, and then the other last thing that we need to do is we need to integrate into MailChimp with Zapier to make sure that every time someone, like if we just go to, just in the learn, the subscribe form to get notified when our courses are going to go live, we want to make sure that that is working. And then I think we also have, if we look at tutorials, which we should probably just rename that to the blog, we want to make sure that these things are working. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. And then we're not leaving until we get all that stuff done. And then we're live and ready to go. Okay. So first things first, let's clean out all of these old pages. And what I've done here is I've actually made a copy of the website, and it's called Pixel Old. So that way, if I do want to revert back or see what we did back in the original version of Pixel, it's there. So always good to create copies or duplicates of your projects, especially if you're doing like a big change, kind of like what we're doing here. Okay, so we're going to delete this here, and we're going to keep deleting. Oh, I didn't start my comments. So if any comments get through, I can post them up. Okay. So the menu is the one thing I've been thinking about. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to get it to work. So this will be an interesting little mini project. Delete. And we might end up putting one page up here where it'll be like a hire us. Actually, I'm not sure if I want to do that. I'm just thinking if there's a hire us. So if somebody does want to hire us to build their own websites. Yeah, I don't know, because I really don't want to get bogged down in that kind of stuff anymore and that work. I mean, obviously it's great because it pays the bills for right now, but that's not what I want to do long term. Interacting with people, educating people, us learning from each other, building businesses together, talking about that, learning and growing. That's the stuff that interests me. That's kind of what motivates me to get out of bed in the morning. So that's really what I want to focus on. Not that there's anything wrong with building websites. I mean, it's sustained my career for almost 20 years. So, but it's time for something different, at least for me anyways. Okay, there we go. All that old stuff is gone. Okay, so let's take a look at this menu. Let's clean up some of our components here, actually. So, right, we have this footer not used anymore. Delete this component, delete that. Delete. So these are all old components from the old website. When I say the old website, just very quickly, the last time you'll be able to see it here for a while is this pixel.ca website that we have right here, which again was our services for people to be able to hire us to build and maintain their websites. Okay, so footer, yeah, we're gonna delete that. Okay, so now we just have our call to action and our new header and footer, but let's just rename that. We don't want to rename it new, just have it be the header and footer. Excellent. And that's all we need to do there. So that's good. Okay. Now let's take a look at this menu. Let's go to the home page actually. What is this subheading? I'm not liking this 600 semi-bold, but that's too thin here. That almost looks better for the subheading, to be honest. Okay. Okay, so let's go to our navigation and let's look. So the way it's operating right now is we have our interaction and it's on tap. So when you tap it or when you click on it, it's going to open up the drop down. And then when you click on it the second time, then it closes it, right? So, but we're going to try something different where we're going to have we're going to do hover. Mouse move over element. I think that's, no touch support. Oh, that might be an issue. That might be an issue. Yeah, no touch support. Okay, so we still need to open on touch. Maybe we could just modify this one. So again, let's look how it behaves. We click and click, that's fine. And of course, if we go to another page, interesting. What is going on here? It's being shown. I think there's an issue with this navigation drop-down container. So I think this one needs to be, it's the display. Let's look at here. This interaction, because when you open it, the height is set at 0 at the initial state, and then the height is set to auto. So I think we need to go to navigation drop-down container, and we need to set the height here. Oh, it's set to auto. But do we need to set it to 0? Let's see. Then it's always going to be set to 0. Okay, that's not going to work. And why is it appearing every time you go to a new page? Like it shouldn't be doing this. All right, something's up. Overflow is hidden. Let's have a quick look here again at this interaction. Which is the same here. Let's delete that. Oh, there's nothing on the second click. Okay, that's weird. No, it's there. What is it? Rolando, hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? Yeah, good luck with the launch. Thank you. Yeah, again, it's just a total soft launch. Not telling anybody except for, obviously you guys here that are watching the stream. So, but yeah, really looking forward to moving on in this new direction. So super, super exciting. Because I feel like every day I'm going to be getting to work and it's actually going to be moving the needle forward, which is really, really good. Whether that's creating a blog post, shooting a video, interacting with the community, whatever the case may be, just always moving forward. Building out new components. Okay, so navigation, it's a navigation drop-down container. It sets it at the initial state. Then when you click, it goes the height to auto. So, but then on the second one, it sets the height back to 0. But then why is it that this is not setting the height at 0? Because when you open it, that's fine. But I go to about, and then this is open. This shouldn't be open. This should be closed. Normally I like your designs, but this time I don't like the nav menu on the left. I think it should be on the right, next to the call to action, learn for free. I don't know, it looks strange. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of different, yeah. I mean, I guess my, what's the word I'm looking for? Inspiration for this one. Hang on a second. I'll say it came from looking at Shopify. It came from looking at these guys, how they keep the information on the menu on the left, and then the login and start on the right, just to kind of differentiate a little bit. So I think, yeah, I don't think it's really going to have any like UI issues in terms of people not knowing how to get around. But I think probably one thing that you're feeling is that it's spanning the whole like width of the monitor, and then everything else is kind of centered in the middle. So I think that's probably what's throwing it off, and I think I can see that, and maybe it makes sense to maybe try to reel that in a little bit, especially when you're on a larger screen. But of course, if you go into something that's a little bit smaller, like this, then it kind of fits, right? It's just when it's super, super wide. Actually, I don't need to go widescreen. I can just do like this. But yeah, maybe because it's not as common. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe why that looks a little strange. Okay, so what is going on here? There is an issue here we're having with our navigation, right? Because everything's working, but then you go to another page. This one's not staying open. Interesting, but if I go to the About page, if I go to Tools, if I go, and then it's not working at all. This is really strange. I'm going to just publish this to our staging, and let's see if it's actually behaving this way in the actual browser. So products looks good. Learn. If we go to the blog, no, that seems to be fine. If we go to here, that's fine. We go to tools. No, everything is behaving fine here. Okay, so maybe it's just a weird thing. Maybe it's with Brave, or it's just an issue with how this thing does its preview. Okay, so let's not worry too much about that because everything here looks good. Okay, so the last thing that I want to try to see if we can change is when you're on any, well, this is the about page. Oh, that's not clickable. We need to fix that. This needs to go home. Choose a page, home. What was I saying? Oh, right. So when you open up this menu and you click outside of the menu, I would like for it to close. So that way when you're looking at both of these, they're not going to stay open. Is it a deal breaker? It's not a deal breaker, but we might need some, I don't know if we're going to need some custom JavaScript for this. So let's go back in here. Let's take a look at our menu. So what we can do, what interactions do I have? Mouse click. What is this mouse? Oh. Menu link effect. What is this? I was updating the color of the menu, which I can't even see. Oh, right. And I don't think we need this. Or do we need it? I can't remember now. Nope, it's not in here. Sorry. Isn't it solved with the hover state interaction? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I did, but I guess I didn't delete this thing. That's what I thought. That is what I thought. Because we do have a hover state interaction. Yeah, so let's get rid of that. That's not needed at all. Settings, interactions, mouse hover. Yeah, delete that. Don't need that. Let's clear out stuff that we might not need. Oh, lots of stuff. Yeah. Navigation, yeah. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Okay, perfect. Brent, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. A lot of FAQs have this where one closes when you open in the other one. You could reverse engineer to see how it's being built. Yeah, so I have built one of those before. Well, I mean, it's in our frequently asked questions. But the problem with that one is... What is the problem with that one? Let's take a quick look at that, actually. Because I'm pretty sure that that won't work. But let's have a look in case I'm wrong with that thought. Let's go look at our components. And let's look at... It's in the accordion. Pages, accordion. Where is it? How come I can't see anything? Oh, there it is. Right. So why wouldn't this work? It's using the actual drop-down interaction, or the actual drop-down element, I should say, that's native to Webflow. And these ones, they do, when one is open, the other one closes. And the difference here, of course, is nav drop-down. Yeah, they're still in a navigation menu, but they're a little bit further apart, but that should be okay. So let's take a look at the interaction. This has the initial state. It sets it from 60. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. And that's of the accordion drop down and everything inside here. I think what this is doing, at least in this one that I designed, is that this content here is being hidden due to the fact that the height of this whole drop down is changing to 60 pixels when it closes. But still, why do the other ones all close? I think it's probably because it's all children with this class. Right. So maybe what we can do, then is on close. That's still not going to work. Anyways, let's see. So if I do on close, we have only siblings, but what if we just target all elements with this class? Okay, and it didn't have the, it's the, oh shoot, now I can't remember. What was the class? Navigation drop-down container. Okay. So we do, oh, what's going on? Only siblings, all elements with this class. And we go navigation drop-down container. So if we save that, let's have a quick look. Yeah, so it's just going to close all of them. But it's not closing when one is open. Okay. Yeah, it needs to be on a second click, just period. Not on the second click on the actual object. I think that's one of the kind of shittier things with Webflow is that you can't target just a click anywhere. At least I think, anyways. We might have to write some custom JavaScript for this. Or maybe we can also... No, because it's... We could say... Maybe what we can do when you open it, it's the same thing where when you click on it the first time, we set this as the initial state for all of them. Oop. Navigation drop-down container. Let's see. Drop-down container. So that's, oh no, it's opening up all of them. Okay. And then it's all messed up. Nope, that's not what we want. I think it's only siblings. Okay, make sure that that's okay. And now it's all a little bit wonky. Only children. I'm going to ask chat. Maybe chat can help me out with this. I have a drop down. Oops. Yes. I'll give you more. Just hang on a second. Okay. Navigation menu, where when you click on one element, the dropdown is revealed by changing the height from 0 to auto. I would like that when a user clicks anywhere outside the open element, the newly revealed element, that it is closed. How can I do this with JavaScript? Let's see if it actually gets what the structure of the dropdown is in the HTML. Okay, it's got dropdown content. Okay, good. Yeah, I was just using the show hide. Okay, interesting. And then I toggle a class which has different. Right. Okay, can I use this? Oh, Brent, I found a clonable that might be helpful to inspect. I'll send it in Discord. Cool. Shoot, I haven't looked at Discord in forever. That's my bad. I'm so busy getting this thing ready. It shouldn't even be that big of a thing to do, but hey, okay, let's see. All right, what do we got? Webflow, website, nav, mega menu. Okay, well, let's just take a look at what it looks like here. Oh, no. All right, let's open it in Webflow. So I guess that's kind of like this one. I guess you're clicking outside. Let's see what they got. I got the brand. That's the full menu. Right. It looks like they're doing the same thing in that they're putting it all in this native drop-down element within Webflow. And that has, yeah, just drop-down opens and closes. Oh, this is just even rotating that. It's not even interesting. Yeah, looks like they're also using whatever accordion or whatever this kind of thing is. But interesting though, that's just rotating the actual icon. And then this link is just a link, which is maybe what I need to do, is instead of having it in just a regular, I think I just have it just in a regular link, put it in a drop down. And then I just have, and I think one of the reasons why, what would be the reason why? I wonder. All right, let's take this. Let's copy this. Where do we want to paste it? Get that comment out there. What if we let's paste it here just for a second. Let's delete a couple of these. In fact, I don't even know if we need that. Let's get rid of that. So this is almost like, oh, this is a menu. And it would work like this because they're menu items. You can see they're kind of shoved in the middle. So we just have to design it in a way that when it opens and closes, it doesn't drag, you know, like it just sticks position fixed or whatever at the top. So we would literally just have to yeah, I mean, yeah, we could do it. We could do this. We definitely could do this, right? Where let's take this here for a second. And let's copy this. And let's maybe throw it in here. Right? And then, whoop. Oh, we can't see it. What can we do? Can we up the padding here just for a second? We could change this to learn. And then when reviewing it, you click learn, then that comes in. But how do we would need to set its position. Yeah, overflow's hidden. Yeah. This would be the way to go. But I think what I'll do is not do it right now because, again, it's not a deal breaker. I don't think people are going to be messing around with the navigation menu within the next, couple days or whatever. So I'm thinking, go back to here. I'm thinking we just don't worry about it too much because, again, it's not a big deal. Oh, it's not working here. Right. I think that's because just because of the preview. Have custom. All right, let's just refresh this here. Oh, no, I did mess it up somewhere. Well, okay, we messed it up somewhere. Only siblings with this class. Okay, where did we mess this up? Crap. What I was going to say is like, this isn't a big deal. Let's forget about this for today. And then let's move on to integrating with Zapier. And then we could launch this thing. But now we just got to go back and fix what we broke. You've seen another clonable? They don't use accordion elements? Yeah, I'm sure there's got to be a way. Yeah, it's not that important, but it's one of those little things that it's like I want it to be 100%, right? And I wonder if they're not using... Can you send it my way? I just like to just see it at some point. Maybe not look at it right now, but I know you can do it because I've done it for sure outside of Webflow many times, working with other people. But then again, I was just done with JavaScript, and it's pretty straightforward with JavaScript. But yeah, all right. So what the hell? Okay, let's fix this. What did we do? I don't think we did much. There's just that. Yeah, that's the link. That's the same. It's just not closing on click. On the second click. And that's on this one. It doesn't have any interaction set on it. Okay. Define tab that occur on the first. That's the first one. And on the second one. Nav, custom drop down open. Close. Okay. All right, that's on this one. And what? It should be working. What the hell? There's something to do maybe on this one here, on close. The height is going to 0. Webflow doesn't have a nav element. I ask why it could solve the situation temporarily while you fix the problem. So they do have built-in navigation tools and things like this, and they do have the drop-down that works well within their nav element. But this one is designed, this one is a little bit more custom because I just wanted to have a little bit more control over the positioning and where the drop-downs just were in regards to the whole navigation, because this is part of the navigation as well too. So, and sometimes within Webflow, when you're using their default built-in just like pieces, I guess, you don't have as much control over the code that's going on in the back end. You messaged me the clonable as well. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at it later because it's not too big of a deal right now, and it's actually driving me a little bit crazy because how this thing broke. But I am going to fix it at some point. I just don't know exactly when. Maybe, does this have to be... Okay, now this is really driving me crazy. This is really driving me crazy. What the hell did I do? The height is set to auto. You comment so that you can launch and later during the day you fix this one that you have designed. Oh, it would, by the time I even like use a different system to create a new menu, is that kind of what you're saying? Kind of use whatever's built in? That would even take a long time to do. It's once I figure out what this bug is, it shouldn't be too long. Then we'll be okay. No, because I'm launching during the stream. I don't care how long it takes. This is going live today. Let me go back to the dashboard here. Let's go take a quick look at the old site, which has the working menu, just to see if there's something that I did that was different. Okay, let's edit this. Did I change anything here? Let me zoom in so it's consistent here. Well, there is an alignment difference, but that shouldn't. Oh, I'm not in the right thing. Navigation menu. No, that's the same. Did I do anything to this? That looks the same. It's really the interactions, which I guess is what's kind of important. Right, and that has the hover, which we know we don't want. If we look at this drop-down open, only siblings. Only siblings. Did I put it as child? Maybe that's why. No, I got it as siblings. Yeah, I can always set the site back to an earlier version. Yeah. What did we do? I guess we didn't really do anything except for delete a bunch of stuff. But still, what the hell's going on though? I don't like not knowing what the hell happened. And like it should be working. Oh man. This makes no sense to me. Am I going crazy? I think I'm going crazy. Navigation drop down container. This style. No, it's right here. Maybe this is where I messed it up on this container. No, that looks the same. Oh, okay. This is frustrating. Okay, what do we have for backups? What time is it? It's 11:45. What is that? 11:18. Let's have a look here. Oh, this is so frustrating. What the hell is going on? Right, it doesn't. We can't even. What can we even see? Is it gonna? Okay, it's gonna allow us to look at all this. Can we preview it? Okay, so it looks like the preview is working here. All right, let's revert back to this earlier version. How do we do that? Oh, we got to go back here. All right, let's restore back. Let's restore this one. Okay, so we did rename the header. Okay, so that's still there. We have to link this to the home page. Okay. I don't know what else we did. I don't think we did much. So let's publish this. Logic flows. Yeah. Let's not worry about that. We gotta delete those. Okay, and now let's refresh the real site. Okay, so that's working. So why did that backup have 900 elements and the ones underneath had 3,000? It's because I deleted a whole bunch of pages. So if we go back to, at least I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so these ones, if you go here, if we just look at it, and if we go to the pages, there's all these old pages. They're all set to draft. I just deleted all of those. So that's like 70%, 60% of the whole site. So that's why it's a whole lot less. Yeah, it's got more than like 4,000 to 1,000. Yeah, so like 25% was left. So that's about right. Yeah, imagine reverting back to like way too early, where it's like, yeah, that'd be brutal. But okay, we're at a version where our menu is working. Pixel pieces, style guide. All right, we got our brief introduction. Oh, we got colors are off. Colors are different now. At least just here that's bolded. Okay, interesting. Let's look at this for a second. Yeah, the colors are yellow here. That's okay, not a big deal. Tools, about. Everything looks okay. That's working. I think one thing that we do need to take a quick look at is the menu on mobile. Let's do that real quick. All right, I think we just want to just style this a little bit differently. How do we want to style this differently? Because on a phone, let's just look at how this looks, or on mobile anyways. Oh shoot, we need to change the color on this on mobile. Oh my God, this is horrible. Let's go home so we can see things. And we'll worry about that about page because that's a little bit different. Okay, learn. Okay. So we got some spacing issues. Let's deal with that first. That should be easy enough. That'll be on this one. I think this has... I think that's this gap. Nope, that's... Oh, right, that's the gap between those. I think we are just looking at... This whole thing has a gap, right? I think it's this thing here that's causing some issues. There we go. So we can get rid of that. And we don't even really need these effects either. Oh, I think we should have... We need a Z index here. Just to go over top of there. Okay, that works. I guess we could... We gotta have to delete this color here just for a second. If we line everything left, I like that much better. So we line it left. And we remove the padding. Let's remove this padding. We don't need that. And we don't need that one here as well. And we just need to look at what it does. I guess it's a hover effect, right? But I feel like it might be a hover effect. No. It should be a hover effect. Yeah. Border left. We'll just say none. And then the padding, yeah, the padding is being updated. We'll keep that at 0. So that should be it. So let's put this back to blue, and let's go here and let's just play this. Yeah, that's okay. There's still a little bit of an issue with the border. Oh, wow, that's annoying. But this is what we want. This is perfect. So this works. Yeah. No, this is fantastic. Just something to do with hovering and then the color. Maybe right, because the color is changed for each one of these. Like is blue and is whatever different color. So we're gonna have to go for all of them and make sure the style is set to none. And yeah, none. None. And none. That should fix it. Let's have a look. Oh, it's still flashing. This one's flashing. Just the first one. Why? Oh, I didn't get that one to none. Oh, no, it did. Weird. Oh, there we go. Okay. So that's fixed. But we do need to fix it on... Which page? These about page. Where, again... Now what did I do here to, I think, did I use custom code to change the color, whether it's on this page or not? How did I do this? I must have used custom code. Yeah, here it is. Oh, right here. Right. So, yeah, we have all the code here for the dark. So, and we have it wrapped around this header dark thing. Okay, so we need to make sure we get the hamburger menu. So let's save and close that. Let's go back here for a second. And what gives the hamburger menu its color? I think it's each individual hamburger, color black. Or I think if we can probably just target this one here. So if we go here and we go and then div, and then we'll just make that background color is white. Okay, that makes that white. Cool, cool. And what else is missing? Right, this color here. Basically all the nav items here. Navigation menu link. Okay, let's do this one first. Header underscore dark navigation menu link. We do have this thing. One thing that's really fantastic about this is that you can use these variables in your custom code. So that way you can just keep your colors like in sync, which is really, really, really cool. All right, this might be an issue. Right, this is why when I hover over top of it, it turns that color. Navigation menu link. Right, I have it here as white. That's why. But I think what we need to do with this is change it when it's only on this view, not the mobile view, but the base view. What's the size? 991. Okay, so 991. So I think for actually, let's duplicate this. And then we're going to go, just that one is white. And then this one, we're just going to do @media, screen, what is it? Like minimum width is 992 pixels. I think I need to throw in an and here, if I'm not mistaken. So we have that here. All right. If we save that, there comes our colors back, at least the tools and the about. So that one's good. And there's something else that's going white as well too. Minimum width 992. So save and close. So we go here, it's white. We go here, it's dark, but this one's still staying white. So I think I might just not have something for that. Let's have a quick look here. What are navigation drop-down menu link? Navigation drop-down menu link. Is that what it was? Let me just paste navigation drop-down menu link. So text decoration. Yeah, we have the color here for white when it's that size. Okay, that's fine. But then I guess we don't have it for when it's like everything else. So I guess then if we go header underscore dark dot navigation menu link, and then if we give it a color of, probably give it this color here. And let's throw it before the media query. Let's save that and see if that fixes it. Doesn't. Navigation drop-down menu link. Because maybe, is the color being... no. Is the color being defined here? On the text side? I don't think it is. Right, it's right here. Navigation drop-down menu link. So for whatever reason, the class just isn't, like, it's just not coming through. So maybe maybe we'll just go like this, and maximum width equals 991. And then we'll just make that important. Oop, not like that. Like this. Shit. Whoop, that didn't work at all. Why not? Because I think I forgot to close a bracket. That could be a reason. Save. Okay, that fixed that. And okay, but it's not. It's still white. Why is it still white? I have to delete this. Ah, look at this right here. Navigation drop-down menu text link. Yeah, this is the same problem. And we're going to do this. I think this whole thing, actually, can X out of this whole thing. And you're all going to go here. Okay. Okay, so everything is as it should be. Except for that text. Okay. One last thing. How can we fix this one? Max width. Yeah, color, typography, header dark, navigation drop-down menu link. I mean, let's just throw red here. Yeah, not working. Is there something wrong with my media query? I don't think so. Media screen. Seems like it should be just fine. Navigation drop-down menu link. That's what we want, right? Just so I can, yeah, save and close. Maybe I can target this text here. Maybe that'll just be the easier way to go. So we'll go, oh, no, out of there. Go in here and right, if we save that, there we go. That fixes that. So let's have a look. And then we'll just create a little bit of a very small animation just for funsies. And that's going to be right here. We'll go header, dark, navigation, drop down menu, link, and then we'll hover. And then we target our class for our text. And then we will give it our color. Variable, what is our color? I don't know what our variables are called offhand. Let's have a quick look here at our variables. Base color brand. This is what we want. Okay. Oh. And here. Dun, dun. So it was something. Right. 00 dash base color brand and primary 700. I think that's what we want. Wait, we have another, I think we need another double dash right here. Save and close. Take a look. I did not call that class correctly. Did not do that correctly. Did I make a mistake? I don't know if I copied and pasted this correctly. In case I made a mistake. Base color, brand, primary. That's what it is called, isn't it? Base color, brand, primary 700. Should be. Kevin, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Shoot, your comment's not showing up. I can't bring it up on screen, but I see you there. Welcome, welcome. All right. Oh, it's working here. No, it's working. Maybe I didn't save it right. Oh, whatever. Working. Okay. So that's good. Now, what else do we have to do? Right. Okay. So, okay. Menu stuff. All done. We're all done with that. I think. I hope. Okay. It's been an hour and 10 minutes. We're doing good. Now we need to... Right. Zapier and get our form submissions all running smoothly. So let's take a look. So I think what we're going to need to do for this, we're going to actually publish this to our site, right? So let's go into the logic here. I want to delete this one. How do I delete this? Delete this flow. No flows. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's publish this. right, so we're going live. I'm going to bring this up on my phone because that's probably one of the more important things to check. Pixel.ca. There we are. Okay. I could see a few things already that I want to change, but that's okay. Okay, that part looks a little wonky. Yeah, okay, fix that style guide issue. But there we are. We are live. Cool. Yeah, a few things to change and update, but drop-down's working, the menu's working. That's important. Let's go to About. Well, something up with the About page. Oh, something wrong with a lot of the pages. I didn't update the footer, which is causing issues. Okay, other than the footer, we're good. Okay, let's fix that now because that's live. The footer is not responsive at all. It's just bleh. So we need to fix that. How is this footer designed? I put them all in a column. That's actually not what I wanted to do. Or not. Yeah, it's all one column. I want actually all these ones to be in a column and then this one to be separate. So let's fix that real quick. Control Alt G, put that in its own block. Okay, we're going to call this, what are we going to call this? Footer underscore, just say navigation. Let's go to the footer container and should we flex it? I think if we flexed it, that might be okay. Because our footer navigation, this is where it's going to be a 4-grid column. Oh, right. We can't do this in we can't do this in Brave. Ugh, annoying. But hang on though. I think we can get pretty close. So we need this thing. Well, we can update this. And we want it to be 100%. And why? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's a display issue. Yeah, I think that's a weird display thing that's going on. Okay, we're going to do one quick thing here. We're going to open up Chrome here so we can start building in here because we need to update the table or the grid. And we can't do that in Brave because it's stupid. Well, Brave isn't stupid. Webflow stupid. We're not working in Brave. I just got to get my password rocking here. Webflow. All right, password, paste. Okay. Pixel. Okay. And we're going to design here. Thank you very much. All right. Let's get into here. So this footer container, actually, let's put it in a grid. And we'll put it in a 2-column grid. And because this way we can actually, oh, okay. You want to crash here too? Come on now. Because what I want to do... Oh, now it's... Are you kidding me? Maybe let's get out of here. I don't know if that's causing any issues, but... Let's just log out of all that stuff. Oop. All right, so let's just go here just for a second. Maybe let's bring in flex. Let's bring it back to a grid. Oh, right. No, it's actually here. So if I flex this one, that's fine. But let's put it to a grid and let's see if it's going to... No, it's going to crash. It's going to crash. Well, that's annoying. It's basically all I want to do is have this in a 2-column grid, and I could just define what the width is of this actual column here. But now it's not going to let me do that. So if I display it flex, maybe I can go into here, and then I could maybe not have that footer column. Maybe we call this footer. I don't know. We'll just call it maybe brand for now. And let's just give it a width. We'll give it that width here. And then when we look at this navigation, it should span the whole. I want it to span the whole rest of, you know, this whole container, which I think it's doing. And yeah, in this grid, I mean, it's a 4-column grid. We got a gap here of 3. Let's just display this real quick. And I want to put a little bit of gap in here as well. That's 2. Make that 3. And then if we go into tablet mode, we're literally just going to change this into a 2-column grid. And then this will probably be okay to stay 2, but then when we're on here, we're going to, yeah, that's going to go down to 1. In fact, everything's going to go down to 1. And then this footer, we're going to flex it down like this. So everything is, yeah, okay. So not quite how I wanted to do it, but since Webflow is not going to let us work on grids today, I guess we're going to have to use something else. Okay, so let's refresh this on my phone. Okay, much better, much better. Okay, let's go to the About page. Okay, everything is right with the world. And let's take a look at it on landscape view. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect. A little bit of a weird thing going on there with that, the background image, but that's okay. Ooh. One thing. Let's go to About page. Discover cards. I think on, this is 2. I want this to be 1. Yeah, that'll look better. And then we can just reset that one. Yeah, that'll look better. Okay. All right. So yeah, we are live now. Which is a good thing or bad thing? Don't know. Okay, good. All right. So now what we want to do is, oh, not dashboard. Stop. Just go back. No wonder this thing crashes on me all the time. I think maybe I'm too hard on Webflow. Okay, so now what we want to do is we need to tie in all of our forms to MailChimp. So I want to look at settings, look at our forms. So we have this join form. How many forms do we have? I think I need to just write that down. The reason why is because I think each form is named differently because we're going to have a different tag, or we're going to put a different tag on all the different people that sign up to the newsletter or to our list from the different pages. So we have a join on the join page, which is called just the join pixel. That's the name of the form. So you have to make note of that. And then we have the blog, which I believe is blog subscribe. Subscribe. I think that's going to be the same for both of them. Blog subscribe. Yep. Okay. Well, this has a different ID. It says email to ID. This ID of email. I don't think that matters. I think that's just the ID of the actual, like input. Right. That's not, I don't think that's important. I think it's the name of the form that's important. Okay. Or maybe even the ID. We'll see. We'll see. And we also have courses. Right. A course notification. We have that, and I think that's it. Nothing on tools. I don't think there's anything on about. About is just, oh no, we do have something on the about. And then we have about, which is just grow with us. And should that be different? I don't know if that should be different. Okay. So let's go into our MailChimp. I'm just going to move this off to the side again, just so I don't accidentally flash anybody's, what's the word I'm looking for? Anybody's like email. Two-factor authentication. Okay, so we're going to look at tags. Okay, we're not going to worry about the tags that we already have now because those are all pixel pieces tags, but we're just going to create, I guess, new tags. Hopefully there's not a limit. So we're just going to have, we can always change these later. So what should we do? We'll just call it from the blog, I guess. I don't know. From the blog. And then we want people that, sorry, for the join, what's the difference between, so there's the courses, which is course notification, and then there's join, be the first when we go live. Yeah, I think these are basically the same. I feel like they should actually be the same form because there's no real difference between the two. So we're just going to put it, yeah, we're going to put it to the same. So we'll just say, we'll just put courses. So if they want to go join the courses, that's what they're interested in, is the courses. And then we're going to put another one. for grow, because that's if they sign up from the about page. If we go, I can refresh this because we're live now. If they go to the about page, it's kind of like, yeah, come and learn and grow with us. No, let's not complicate things. Let's just let's put them all into courses. Yeah, we'll have two different tags, right? We'll have, oh geez, I closed it. We have courses and blog. What do I have this grow here for? Yeah. You're either interested in the courses or you're interested in like the tutorials. And the courses is also kind of like grow. And then of course you're with pixel pieces as well too. So yeah, let's delete this one. All right. And this is the current audience. Can I change the name? Audience name. Here we go. I'm just gonna rename this to Pixel. And can I save this? Okay. So let's go here and let's continue this. Okay, form submissions, continue. Yeah, so continue. And then we have to have different forms. So let's refresh the results. No, this is not refreshed at all. So, this is the old site. You know what? Can I just delete this whole zap here? We'll just delete this and then we'll start a new one, fresh. See if that helps. Your changes were auto-saved. What's going on here? Okay, so let's go into Pixel. Let's create a new zap. Okay, trigger. Webflow. Form submission. Choose an account. It's going to be Pixel. Site name. Also Pixel. Yeah, these aren't the forms that we have. Ah, so frustrating. Yeah, load more. Load more. These are like, but this is correct, right? Why is it only? Yeah, no, that's correct. So I don't know why it's still using the old forms. Like we had a contact form and then we had, maybe it's because I think it says you actually have to have a form that was submitted. Maybe let's submit something here. Okay, you subscribed, but you haven't because nothing's happened, but that's okay. And we should change that color. And let's go, yeah, we go here, learn for free. Say +1. And subscribe. You've subscribed. And of course we want to go to the blog. I actually need to delete all this stuff. Plus blog. Subscribe. And let's go inside here. blah, blah, blah. And we'll say I am plus post. Subscribe. Ooh, gotta fix that. And let's go, let's see if anything shows up in our dashboard actually. And let's go into the settings. Should go to forms. Okay. So a few seconds ago. This one's actually still called contact. Oh, that's an old one. Okay, a few seconds ago. Yeah, it's called blog subscribe. But the other ones didn't go through. Interesting. Hello? Okay, refreshing. Interesting. So that one worked, but the other ones didn't. Well, let's see if that is going to get picked up now by Zapier. So refresh. There we go. Now it sees the different ones. Although it's missing one. It's missing the course. It's missing the course notification. Okay. Well, let's go here and let's go to continue. Let's test the trigger. All right. And then the action. It's going to go into MailChimp. And we are going to add or update a subscriber. And the audience is going to Pixel. Their email, of course, will be their email. And status, of course, yeah, subscribed. Double opt-in. False. If yes, if the subscriber exists. If no, this. Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't want to replace groups. We just want to add them as a tag. So which one was this one? What was the form again? I can't remember. Let's just. Okay, we don't have first name, last name. So we'll just do that and just continue. Okay, sorry. What was this form again? What's the trigger? Oh, that's from the blog. Okay, shoot. Of course, I got it wrong. So we actually want to tag it with blog instead. Okay, continue. I guess we can test. And it seems to be good. Right. So let's just take a quick look here. Sorry, again, I'm just looking off to this. Yeah, so sorry, I'll show you guys this real quick here in a sec. So yeah, so we have it right there. New subscriber, I am plus post, tag as blog, and subscribed. So on the list. So super handy. Now I'm just wondering, should I have all of these forms? It seems like it's a lot of forms. I guess I don't really have much of a choice, do I? Unless, hang on a second. So let's go back here and let's just look at the blog one, right? So This is this form. Okay, sorry. This is the blog subscribe, and then we also go to here. And this is also blog subscribe. So I guess, does it recognize it as the same form? I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's, I think it's published, but let's go back to here. Let's publish this zap. And let's see if we're going to get subscribed as we go to both sites. Okay. So this here is I am plus, we're going to call this, we're just going to call this, no, we'll just call it, yeah, we'll just call it post one. Subscribe to it. Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, I need to fix that. That's what I need to fix. And let's just go to the main blog page. And we'll do the same thing. This sidebar should actually probably be in a component. So it's the same. So I am plus main blog and subscribe. Okay. So let's see if both of those came through in MailChimp. So far, only one has come through, the post one. Yeah, this one hasn't gone through yet. Yeah, so this one doesn't seem to be working. And what is the difference here? So forum, blog, subscribe. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are. It's the same form. But I mean, it does have a different ID for the input field. But I don't think that would make a difference. But it might. It might. Can I see? I want to see my history. Not the change history. How many times it's run. Oh, can I just see? Where's my zap? Here it is. History. Okay, there was an error. What was the error? Data in, data out, blog subscribe. It's got a different, yeah. It has a different input name, I think, in the field, which would cause it to fail because it's not matching up. Let's have a quick look. At the zap here. Yeah, I just want to edit it, please. I need to edit it. Okay, so yeah, that's the form. But what are the values that we have? Data email to. So it has data email to. And if we just look real quick. Right. This is on the individual blog post. It's email to. Right. That's the problem. And then if we go to just the blog page, that's just email. Okay. So let's update that. Super annoying, super stupid. And why is it even doing that? I don't know. I guess maybe when you copy and paste. Okay. So that looks good. Let's publish that. Yeah, so the names of the fields definitely matters when you're building in Zapier. So just remember that. Okay, so let's go back here. We're going to have to actually refresh this because this is all going to be, it's actually going to be wrong. In fact, let's go back here. Continue this. Yeah, continue. Just refresh the results, please. Yeah. Log subscribe, continue. Find new records. Right, this is going to have the new data email. Okay, so that's good. Continue with this record, please. Thank you. Add update subscriber. Yep. Yeah, see, yeah, that's no longer there. So now we just want the data email. Yeah, no, that audience stays the same. Data email, status subscribed. Yeah, false. Replace groups. Tag with blog. Right. So continue. I think we can skip that test and then we can just publish. Yeah, no version name, just publish. Okay. All right. Now we should be good. Actually, let's fix that success message. And I think that's what we want. Can we put it, can we see success? There we go. But we're going to call it thank you. You have been subscribed to our newsletter. Okay, and then we should probably do this error as well. Message error. Okay. And maybe what should the error say? Go back here, setting error. I'll say we couldn't subscribe you. Please try again. Okay. And go to blog. I'm just triple checking because I'm just super paranoid that way. Okay, let's publish this. And no, we don't want to go here. We're just going to go here. We're going to just totally refresh all of this. Okay, we're going to go and let's just say B1 here. And now Now we're going to go to an individual blog page, and we're going to go IAM plus B2 at, and subscribe. So those should be coming through here. Where can I see the history? It should just be here. Okay, access runs in Zap history. 2 successes, so that looks pretty promising. So let's have a quick look. IAM B+1. Data out, tagged as blog, perfect. And where's the next one? And this one. Data out here. Those are just from in. Okay, tag as blog. Perfect. And let's just make sure it's actually in MailChimp. Refresh. And they are all in there. Perfect. B1 and B2. So that's good. And I think what we're going to do, since we want all the other forms to be the same, we should make them the same. In fact, what we're going to do, let's put them in a component. That way, there's not going to be any issues with the field names or anything like that. I think that's a good idea. So let's do that. So let's take this form. I guess we can call it. What are we going to call it? Course notification? Yeah, whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter what we call it. So let's take this and put it in a component, and we're going to call it form and then course notification, and create that. Right. There might be some issues in terms of what the color it looks like, whether it's on dark or white, but we're going to worry about that later. Okay, so I'm going to copy this one, and we're just going to paste it into all the places where it needs to be. Like right here. And not the blog, not the courses, not the style guide, I don't think. Maybe that's, no style guide page. I think just the about page. Right. Paste it there. Okay. So if we go, how we edit this. Oh, interesting. This is email address 2. Oh, that's weird. Was that what it was before? Okay. I don't want email address 2, so we'll just keep it as email address. So that's just weird. Okay. So let's publish this. And now we can take this. We can go in here. We want to create, well, let's go to our zaps again. And let's actually rename this one. We'll call this add a subscriber from blog, whatever. And then, yeah, let's create our last one here. News app. And we're going to call it add subscriber to course notification. There we go. Okay. So trigger Webflow. Choose an event. Form submission. Oh, you know what? I think we might need to submit a form on here just so that it like registers with Zapier. IAM plus test new. Okay. Send course updates straight to your inbox. Okay, so we might need to change what that says because it's not going to fit if you're signing up for like the about page or whatever. Let's go. Right, let's go back here. Yeah, form submission, continue. Choose an account. It's in Pixel. Continue. Site name is also going to be Pixel. Form name. Let's refresh the results here. And it's definitely course notification. Let's trigger that. And that should come up with this, yeah, I am test new. Perfect. So that's the record. Continue. And we're going to MailChimp. Choose the event. We're going to add or update a subscriber. Because the thing is, if someone's already subscribed to, say, the blog, and then they want to be notified of the courses, then they'll get the 2 tags, or at least they should anyways, which actually might be a good thing to test. So we're going to continue. Subscriber email, well, the audience. Got to pick the right audience. Subscriber email is data email address. Status subscribe, double alt opt-in is false. Update existing user, yes. No groups. But we're going to tag you with courses. And we're going to continue. And I think we're going to skip this test because it's pretty straightforward. And I think it's just going to work. Famous last words. And publish. So I'm going to take one of these old email addresses, IMB+2, and we're going to subscribe and see if it adds the tag and it updates that existing user. So let's go here. Let's refresh. Maybe let's go on a different page. Let's go on this about page. Put that in there, and we're going to subscribe. Okay, so obviously that message goes through, which is fine. Maybe what we can do is we can just put it in a white box, and then it'll show up. Whether it's on white or not on white. So, did that run? Zap history. No results. Yep, it ran, and it should have put another tag. Does it show all the other tags? It says it does have that. Now, yeah, now it has 2 tags. Woo! So it looks like it's working. So let's take a look. Let's give this a quick refresh. And I'm tagged twice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, one last test. Let's just make sure that it's going to just add in like a new subscriber. So I am plus courses at zoom.ca. Subscribe. And I mean, I'm pretty sure this is going to work. And I am courses. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So we are all set with that. I think, okay, a couple little cleanup things to do. Let's go in here. Let's go into message success. I actually need to be able to see it. So let's go to success. Let's yeah, I did remove some of the padding, but that's okay. Let's just put a little bit of padding back into it. Like so. And let's Instead of background being transparent, let's put it white. Oh, that looks so horrible. That looks horrible. Yeah, that definitely looks horrible. But if you're subscribing from here, you're not going to notice it because it's on white. That's the join page. And also, I don't know, the courses page is going to look horrible. And then the about page is, yeah, it's going to look horrible as well too. Well, at least you'll only see it for a split second. And maybe let's make it look a little bit nicer by giving it a little bit of a border radius on here. And maybe let's actually tone that down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's not bad. I don't mind that. I could live with that. And let's actually put this view to normal so we can actually just kind of see what it looks like, the form. Okay. All right. So did we do everything we wanted? I think we did, because everything is live and ready to go. Oh, right. We need to, hang on. We got to go into the blog posts. We got to delete all these. Save as a draft. Because we obviously don't want it to look like, yeah, there we go. Right. I think we don't want the, we're just going to delete this one. In fact, actually, let's actually put that back and let's give this one, let's just hide this one. And if we go to an individual blog, well, there won't be an individual blog. Okay. So if we go, one last thing, actually, now that I'm thinking about this, there's categories, right? So this is another form input that we need to update. Let's do this while we're here. Let's make this input, this form for this blog, settings. Let's put this in a component as well. Component, new component, form, a blog, subscribe. Make sure that everything is still okay. And it did change to email too. Okay, so let's change that to be just email. Is that going to be okay? Oh, custom. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so that's on the blog. Let's go on the blog post. And we're going to form, blog, subscribe. And we're going to do this on the categories as well. In fact, now I'm thinking about this whole sidebar post should be in a component, but we can worry about that later. Right. I think we're looking good. publish that. We're just going to test this out just to make sure that this is working okay. And let's take that email. You've subscribed. Thank you. Yeah, that went through just fine. Okay, perfect. So that's working. Still working. Right, and then we don't have... So no featured posts. So there's no post to display. That's fine. We're just getting started. Courses. Yeah. I think we're good. Is everything... Style guide. Oh, contact just says help@pixel.ca. Discord community, courses, blog, tools, careers. About, yeah, I think we're launched. So now what we need to do, I need to get my first blog post out. So that's going to be a mission to write for today. So we'll get that out. And then I think tomorrow we'll probably talk about all the things that we're going to be doing in terms of launching all of our blog posts, our YouTube videos, and everything that we're going to be doing for marketing to get people to want to join Pixel, because that's kind of what we're at now. We need to market the shit out of this and get ourselves out there so people know who the hell we are, what it is that we can do, and what kind of value that we want to provide to people. So that's going to be what we're going to be doing the next few days, few weeks, probably a few months actually. So anyways, a little bit of a longer video. I didn't think it was going to take this long, but hey. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. If you have any tips or tricks or whatever in terms of what you think I could do to maybe play along with the navigation menu or whatever, just let me know. And then, of course, even just what your whole thoughts are on this new direction for Pixel and really kind of focusing on educating people and providing value that way. Really love to hear your thoughts. Anyways, thank you again. Brent, Rolando, thank you so much for your comments and for helping me today, and of course Kevin for joining. Always appreciate it. Thank you so much. And that's it for me. Thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning in. Take care, Brent. Yeah, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, see you tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow as always for a brand new stream. All right, guys, take care.